Carson. Right before we met, we both were a little lost on where we wanted home to be. I was constantly brainstorming of what life could look like in Los Angeles, Phoenix, Seattle. But as soon as I met you, I found home in you. And a location needing to be home felt really silly. Since the beginning, and consistently throughout our relationship, you've been my calm, my safe space, and my best friend. I knew from the very beginning that you were something special and someone that I wanted in my life forever. I love every single part of the person that you are. I love the parts of you that come from your past, your kindness that you give to everyone, your 2-year pop culture gap from Mission Carson. And you have the easiest ear to talk to, always willing to listen and hear what's ever being said. There isn't a single thing I can tell you that's too much. Even if it's what's happening in Love is Blind, and you could not care less about what's going on, you make sure I'm heard, and I appreciate that more than you'll know. I love all that you are today. I love that you are organized alongside my chaos, and you've made me better. I love that you are motivated on every project that you start. I love how easily it is to know your order at Taco Bell's, Antigos, or Taco Amigo. And I love that you still love me, even though I pull up a menu each time we get to the drive-thru that we've been to 100 times. I love how you show up for the ones you love. You're the best to our indie girl and care so deeply for us. I love your jokes and that you join me on any bit I start. My roommate Kate once said she can tell when I'm happy because I'm singing. And I don't think I've stopped singing the last 4 years. And thank you for usually joining in on the song. I can't wait to see who you become in the future because I know I'm going to love that person, whatever that may bring. I want to thank you for loving all of who I am, even when it means letting me quote the same 5 movies and listen to the same 5 soundtracks over and over again. Even before you said I love you, you not only made me feel like you love me, but also that you like me, and that's always made me feel very special. I'm so confident in our ability to work together and accomplish anything. Somehow you can make a whole day of yard work and house projects fly by and feel fun and satisfying. I'm so proud and thankful to be loved by you. My life has not been the same since I've met you, and I'm so happy. I promise to continue to adventure with you, whether it's in the Airstream, by plane, or by boat. I promise to fully cook the yolk on all your egg sandwiches and always take off the lettuce, tomatoes, and onions on any order I place for you. I promise to bing bong to your sing song all night long until the break of dawn. I promise to always be there for you when you have a hard day. I promise to always give the best assessment of S2 usage and make sure we use them wisely. I promise to grow with you as we get older and tackle anything we come across together. Even if someday life becomes what feels like a day of non-revving to a destination that's oversold, I know I'll find the good and be happy because I'll be at the gate waiting with you.
Danielle, it's kind of wild to think that this all started with a hinge match over a shared love of travel at a time in my life when I wasn't even sure I was ready for something real, but you were. Not in a rushed way. Not in a let's figure it out right now way, but in a patient, steady, secure kind of way. You gave me space to heal. You didn't push, you didn't force anything. And somewhere along the way, without even realizing it, you taught me something I didn't know I needed to learn. That love doesn't have to be complicated or uncertain. It can just be honest and quietly extraordinary. From the very beginning, we didn't just build a relationship. We built a life that most people only talk about. The kind of life that feels a little bit like a movie, just with more Buc-ee's stops and slightly fewer coordinated outfits, besides the Buc-ee's Hawaiian shirts, of course. 2 years in the Airstream, 48 states, from Acadia to White Sands, we figured out how to live together in a tiny space, travel together, and somehow raise a tiny puppy into the best indie girl that we could have ever asked for. And now somehow, over 50 countries and 7 continents later, here we are. But if I had to pick one moment that I knew, it wasn't Antarctica. It wasn't some epic destination. It was a dance floor at Crane and Dila's wedding. You in that black dress and red lipstick, and me smiling bigger than I ever had in years. Maybe ever. feeling completely comfortable being weird, dancing, and just myself. That's when I knew that somehow I had found something that was simply the best. You've changed me in ways I didn't expect. I used to plan everything, spreadsheets, timelines, backup plans for backup plans, always trying to control every detail, and now, after years of flying standby, I've somehow become the one saying, let's just see what happens. Which feels like the perfect metaphor for us. You didn't just change how I travel, you changed how I live and my outlook on life. You've shown me that life doesn't have to be something you power through, it can be something that you actually choose, shape, and enjoy. I love so many things about you, your love for animals, the life we've built with our indie girl, your willingness to fully adopt and somehow improve my Lego obsession, and your patience with all my quirks. My need to always be going, doing, or improving something, my inability to wait until you finish your Lego page before turning it, and of course, my completely reasonable and not at all excessive use of the car horn. And I promise to love you just as fully as in your quirks too. I promise to always make sure your hot feet can stick out of the comforter. I promise to support your love of seafood, from a safe distance of course. And I promise to happily listen to Wicked or whatever your favorite musical of the month is, on repeat, and to eventually learn all the words, whether I want to or not. But more importantly, I promise to always keep you in the co-pilot seat, my road trip partner, my teammate, my number one. I promise to make you feel seen, loved, and secure, the same way you've made me feel every single day. I promise to face whatever life throws at us together as equal partners, to communicate, to listen, to respect you always, to grow with you, to learn from you, and to choose you every single day for the rest of my life. Danielle, my future DJ, wherever we go next, whether it's planned down to the minute or left completely up in the air, I promise you will never have to wonder where you stand with me, because after everything, all the miles, all the memories, all the places, my favorite place has always been right next to you, and it always will be. I love you. Okay.
This
is it.